Oh my gosh, y'all was in here. Hello, hello, Nuclear. I have a question for you too. Hello, Nash Paris. How you doing? I'm back. I'm back. I made it back. That was so weird. That was absolutely weird. I've never received anything after hours. That was Oh my gosh. Has me working from open until closing today? Are you still at work? Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you get to take breaks when you need them, or if you're not still at work, if you're off now, I hope you were able to like at least get some breaks in between. But yeah, welcome on in, y'all. I have this game up, but I'm not full screening. I was saying earlier how the earlier that never happened. Basically I have been sick. I have been sick since last week. I don't know what happened over the weekend except for heat. Like, it was really bad heat, and then the past 2 days, I've been just going through it, and I've been trying to push through it, and I still was going through it. So yeah, I'm here just chatting with y'all. I have a game up, but I mean, honestly, it's I mean, it's an important game. I do like the game, but I'm honestly just chilling out. And I was just talking because I was saying like a lot of things have happened, and I usually don't talk a lot about, I don't know why I don't, but yeah, I just noticed so much was happening like just online, and I'm not a person who is, I don't want to say like chronically online, because I don't judge. Listen, whatever you do for entertainment is what you do. How you keep your time occupied, that is up to you as an individual. Like, I'm not here to police anybody's time, but I try not to just always be online, just because sometimes I forget to do things, which is why I'm kind of not the greatest at social media, because sometimes I can go a few days without posting, and you know, with social media you gotta like post constantly, and I'm not really good with that. But so many things have happened. I'm on Twitter. That's like really my form of social media. I don't think I have. I probably have a few that I don't like check into, but I don't even want to get started on this Twitter itself. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. But the celeb stuff, and I don't know, like, I've been really trying to, what I've noticed about Twitter, and I don't know if y'all have Twitter, but if you do, like, chime in if you want to, but I've noticed, like, with my timeline, did you know how people usually say your timeline is what you make it, or your timeline is like, if you're looking at garbage, then that's what you'll get? But Twitter has changed so much that I noticed, like, for the past few months my timeline has been different, and it kept changing, like shifting, where I know at one point, like, even like what was it, what is it called, I know one was like the For You or something like that, garbage, it was just garbage content. And then the thing where you like follow people, my stuff was unfollowing people. Why? What is happening? But I really did notice like a shift in my timeline where it would just be stuff on there, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, why am I seeing this? And you know how usually it's kind of like a spider web, where if somebody retweets something, or somebody you follow, they like something else, or they retweeted or something like that. I get that part. No, this was some other stuff. And I was just like, okay, so I've been constantly like, when I'm on there, I try to like tweak things, and mutes are not working. Muted words are not working. like they're supposed to. I noticed that too. And I'm just like, okay, what do we do? And so I saw, like, again, I've been trying to like tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak. However, I noticed some celeb stuff that has been coming up, and it's all kind of surrounding like relationships. A lot of that stuff is popping up, and I'm just like, nope, I don't want no parts. I got enough problems. I don't want to deal with a celeb's problems too. Like, it's just too much. But it's just really sad because, like, for instance, the whole Doja Cat situation, I am not like a fan or anti-fan or whatever fan. I like some of her music. I don't really follow her or anything like that, but I know, like, I like some of the things she put out. So I don't really know all the history or anything like that. But what I do know is I saw one thing where it was the person was asking for her to say, like, she loved her fans, and she was just like, I can't say that because I don't know y'all like that. And people were in an uproar. And I can see it from both sides. But honestly, y'all, like, I don't know. People were really upset. That really set people off. And I was just so confused because I'm like, well, and this is outside of anything else. Because I don't know nothing else. But I saw that and I was just confused because I was like, why are people angry that she wouldn't tell people that she loved them? Like, I was genuinely just confused. And then I saw like some screenshots where it was like, well, she told us she loved us before, and they had it. And I was just like, wow. Like, things are really different. We didn't always have access to celebrities or like people that, you know, we may have looked up to or we like entertainers. We didn't have like this direct access, and now it's easier to, you know, depending on what kind of antics or whatever you do, or depending on who you are, it's easier to like stream with a rapper or get on a phone call with somebody that you admire, or, you know what I'm saying, or interview some random celebrity. Like, it's and so I feel like the meaning of celebrity has changed as well, because it's not necessarily just reserved for like entertainers, or, well, I feel like actors and actresses, they're entertainers as well. So it's not really just, or like musicians. You have like this whole other group or like circle of celebrities. But anywho, I just thought it was really interesting at like that whole discourse. It was interesting, but I was very confused because, wow, like, people were really upset about that. And I was just like, and I saw like some people were saying, you know, she's being rude or whatever. We gotta do better. Like, I don't understand. It was really weird. And I feel like if you are fortunate enough, like if you're in a position where you're classified as like a celebrity, right? You're famous or whatever. And I feel like if you're around long enough, it goes in like this, is it cycle or would it be a circle or both? But it's kind of like it goes from people love you. No, first of all, people don't know you. Then they learn about you, they love you, and then they grow to hate you. And then it like kind of so I guess it would be a cycle, because then it kind of restarts, except for the unknown part. But sometimes the unknown part comes into play too. Because, you know, fame comes and goes too. But it's just like, I keep seeing that as well. And The Rock, that is so heartbreaking. Like, to see the way people talk about him now is just, and I'm a fan. I don't care. I like The Rock. I think I remember when he first I remember when that man first stepped foot in the ring. And I was like, hold up. And that was kind of like when wrestling was I don't know, like wrestling started shifting as well. But I remember, and I followed that career, and I remember when he started acting, because I was like, man, why? And then I started watching his stuff, and all of his projects, like, they're not all great, okay? They're not all great projects, but he has some good stuff. Like, he has some good stuff. He's funny. I think he's really, really funny. I think my most favorite is, and I sucks. What's the name of it? The one where I think him and Kevin Hart together are really funny. On screen. But it's the one where they're in the, damn it, it's right on the tip of my tongue. They're in the office. And Kevin Hart is like, it's like I think it's a mistaken identity. Possibly. Is it? I think it is. Dang, what's the name of it? Is it Central Intelligence, or is that something else? But anywho, I feel like it's Central Intelligence. I hope so. I hope that's it. But anyway, yeah, that was extremely funny. I love that movie, where like my favorite scene is when they're in the office together and like Kevin Hart is like running from him and stuff, and then that whole thing ensues. It's hilarious. So to watch how people literally, like, what was it, like a couple of years ago, if that, they loved The Rock, they loved Dwayne Johnson, and you know, he was everything, and then all of a sudden they hate him. He can't act. He's being compared to like other wrestler turned actors. It's like, what? It's so exhausting. It is so exhausting, y'all. And I just feel like that kind of feeds into that whole thing with like having that like celebrities being more accessible now, because I feel like I feel like people feel like now that they have more accessibility, like the celebs are more accessible, maybe it took away that cloud of honor. I know that's not the right word, but it kind of stripped away a little bit, where it used to be like us and them, where it's kind of like the lines are blurred. And so, you know, people really don't care that much to go on a person's, like a celebrity's live and talk shit to them. Like it's nothing. It's just like, you know, whatever. Well, if you ain't want to hear it, you wouldn't have came on here in the first place. And it's like, damn, I would have never thought. Oh my God, I would have never thought to say something like that to somebody like I admired. Oh my gosh, like it's shocking. And so over the last few weeks, there has been a lot of stuff like that. You know, you had the Kiki Palmer situation. That was, ooh. You had that. You had the what's her name? Ariana Grande. That was recent. It's a lot. And so for me, looking at that, and then y'all, the fall of Twitter. I'm sorry. The fact that Twitter is like changing its name. I think it's temporarily. Until I guess he finds something else. I'm not really sure, because again, I have not. Whew, I don't have time for that, but just to see how that, just to have like, I've watched how Twitter has changed so much, and sometimes change is really good. Change could be good, but the things that are happening now, it's kind of sad to see, because, you know, I remember when it came about and people didn't know what Twitter was, and they didn't understand, like, what are you talking about, send a tweet, kind of dumb stuff is this, and until it became like not a household name, but kind of like, you know, they stood firm, and just to see it crumble so fast, it's just it's sad. It's been overwhelming. being online has been overwhelming. Trying to stay current with certain things has been overwhelming, even with, oh my gosh, even with like the game releases. You know, since I'm supposed to be playing this game and I haven't yet, but like even with the game releases, all the showcases, I was talking about that like a few weeks ago, how it was so many showcases. I was missing stuff because it was so many showcases, it was so many games, I could not keep up. And so what I was doing, there were some other creators who were watching it, because they couldn't keep up, they were streaming it, and so I would just like watch it with them. Like, this is wild. It's just been, I don't know, and is it, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it's just, I feel like the overall sense I get is just sad. It's sad at the state, like I feel a sadness at how far things seem to have fallen. I hope, honestly, and also I feel like regardless of how you feel about someone, and I'm talking about like Elon Musk, like regardless of how you feel about him or his business practices or anything like that, I feel like you should, if it's something you're interested in, you should kind of try and stay abreast of like what is happening. And so recently he's had a few talks where him and some other wealthy people have been on Twitter, and they hold those little conferences. I don't know the right name for it, but that's, you know, they get on a little thing and you can join in. And at first I was like, I don't know if I really want to, because I don't really feel like listening to these like talk. But I said, you know what, I like being informed when it's something I'm interested in. I wanted to know what he had to say, because a lot of times it's like the telephone game. You can say something, but the way the information is the way the information transfers and it rolls down to others, it is complete, is something completely different. And I will say some of the stuff, because it was a few talks actually, some of the stuff I was very confused, because there were times where he really didn't answer anything. And so I was just like, okay, but at least I heard it from myself. I didn't hear it from like, what is it, third party. I didn't hear from somebody else. I heard it from myself. You know, it wasn't written in some tweets. I heard it for myself. The plans that he has for Twitter, I'm not even, I get it. We're moving in a different direction, but it's just sad because it's like, well, why did it have to be Twitter? Like, why did you have to touch Twitter? Like, why? But the plans, I get it. From like a business standpoint, I see what he's trying to do. It is what it is. It's just sad because where do you go? I know there's a lot of other platforms where you can go to, but I don't know if there's going to be anything. You know what? How about I just do this as I talk? I don't think there's going to be anything else quite like, oh no. Quite like, wait a minute. Did it freeze? No. Oh. Wait, did it freeze? No. We're here. I don't, oh no. Oh no. Hold on, I gotta. How do I play this? Oh no. Oh, okay. Try again. I feel like my controller not responding. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea. And I don't plan on leaving Twitter anytime soon. Because again, honestly, I'm not so deep into social media. Like, I'm not running businesses and stuff from, you know, my social media. So I get it for those who have kind of moved away from the platform, but I'm just not in that position where I need to worry about that. Okay, so do I have to play with my fingers? Because I wasn't planning on doing that. Did I always have to play with my fingers? Oh no. But yeah, wait. LMB. Ooh. Yeah. It's not, oh no. Yeah, y'all gonna have to kill me again. It's not responding. So anywho, I just don't know where to go as far as like just being on social media. I'm not really into like Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just go nowhere, or just like how I am now. I just stay on YouTube. I stay on Twitch and howl at people when I howl at them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the only thing. It's kind of just feel kind of like it's being uprooted. I know it might sound weird. It's just, it's been around for years. It's been around. So, and now it's not going anywhere, but it's changing. That's all. It's changing. I know. I guess it's a weird thing to feel sad about. Like, I'm not here crying about it, but there is a sadness. It's a sense of loss. As weird as that may sound, it's a sense of loss. But what I will say is I hope whatever it becomes, if he's truly aiming to make it more I don't want to say robust, but more like of a financial hub for consumers, then I'm just curious to see what it's going to look like. That's it. I'm just curious on what it's gonna be. I feel like our future. Have y'all ever seen that movie called damn it, oh, I always do this, it wasn't Idiosyncrasy. What was it called? It wasn't Idiosyncrasy. No, I can never get this movie right. I'm about to mess it up too. I'm just come on Google. Idiocracy. Idiocracy was 2006? Are you serious? Came out in 2006. That movie predicted our future. But I feel like, if you're interested, that's the link. I feel like that movie predicted our futures years ago. Why? Oh, I feel like it predicted our futures years ago. We were where that movie is years ago, and I don't really know where we are now. We're way past it. I keep hearing people say we are like, what's the name of the place? Damn, it's a show, Black Mirror, but I've never watched it. I've seen and I don't even know if that qualifies as like really seeing clips. but I've seen like mentions of it and stuff like that, but I've never watched it. But I kind of want to watch the movie now and just see, like, because I see people sometimes they say like if this was predicted in Black Mirror and stuff like that. I want to watch it because I'm curious, like, how did we turn into this? I don't know. I know I might switch the game. Hold on. Oh, let me log out of this work stuff. People be straight up sending me stuff after hours. Don't send me nothing. Cause honey, I am not looking at all. Don't send me don't send me nothing. Let me update my password though. Cause I know when I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna forget. I'm probably gonna have to set an alarm to tell myself to remember. I know. Heartbreaking. Updated on, what's today's date? 25. Thank you. Today. Awesome. Awesome. Hold up. Okay. All right, let me come out of this. Ooh, I just be encountering stuff. All right, let's see if we can get this game changed. I'm trying to keep note of the time. Like I said, I wanted to come on here. I came straight from work. I got on here straight as soon as I got in the house. And now I feel like my body is like, okay, you're good. You're safe. Also, aside from social media, I have been, I know I talked about this before, but excuse me. I think what I'm going to do, I can never stick to this either because I love live streaming. I really do. I was going to say, I will probably, because I have been thinking about like taking weekends just to myself. But I really like streaming on the weekends. But then I was thinking, okay, so I can take like maybe stream on YouTube once a week and try to get a video out once a week. So like stream one, video one, and just go at that pace. Because I was doing really well with posting the videos once a week. I felt like that was okay. Like I didn't feel, you know, too much. It's just that this video that I have, I was trying to do, again, I had to do something manually and I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't think it was gonna be as not tedious, but it took longer than I thought, so I didn't finish. And then the stuff where, you know, I had to go to doctors and then back and forth, and then I was just like, oh Lord, I ain't caught up yet. So yeah. And then I was also thinking about how y'all asked about horror games, and I don't know, I don't, there are a lot of games coming out. I'm aiming to get another computer. Probably, wait, what's the next season coming up? We're in summer, so probably wait, shoot, fall's coming. I should know that. Yeah, fall. So I'm aiming to get a computer in fall. I don't know which month. I don't know, but hopefully sometime in fall. Thankfully to someone I made a connection with, they gave me a good recommendation, and so I'm gonna most likely get my PC from there. excuse me, and then that'll let me incorporate more things. There are a lot of indie games that come out, a whole lot of indie games. And I don't know if I'm only going to play indie games on this channel. I probably will, but I can't promise that, you know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of indie games that come out. A lot of them are for Windows PC, like they're for Windows. And so yeah, that's just what it is. Which I get why it's done that way. But so maybe I will never close the door on. I know like really scary stuff I can't, and I don't want to like. I've tried in the past to play like some really horrific games, and I just couldn't do it. Especially if I'm streaming by myself. If I'm playing the game by myself and I'm streaming this game by myself and I'm not playing with other people, that makes a difference too. Because if I'm playing with other people, then I feel kind of safe, and it's like, all right, so whatever's in the game that's gonna get me, at least I'm playing with other people. But when I'm by myself, oh my gosh, I lose my mind. So no, I probably won't do that. But I'll always take suggestions if y'all have them. Yeah, suggestions always appreciated. Honestly, like I'm just looking to connect just with people who are, I feel like if I say like-minded people, it's just, that's too stiff, but it is the truth. Like people who just like have the same interests and want to talk. Yeah, because like for me, I'm around people for the better part of my day who I don't share the same interests with, and it's just like I want to talk about certain things. And then also about having anxiety over like just chatting and stuff, I'm about to just throw that out the window. Because I remember I used to, because you always hear people say just do it, just do it, just do it. And it's like, but yeah, but how? Like, not how, but like how? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, how do you just do it? And then you get nervous and you have like anxiety about it. And what do you talk about? What if people don't like what you talk about? And honestly, like, I've really been like kind of scrolling and stuff, just looking at a lot of people's content and looking at it is so many different things. And honestly, you just do what you want to do as long as it's within the platform's terms and stuff. But you just do what you want to do, and the people who want to do the same, they'll find you. I know that sounds so, what is it, cliche, but it's the truth. So for me, like at this, like right now, I'm just talking. I don't feel good, but I still wanted to come on here and I just wanted to talk. I wanted to play the game, but it decided maybe I talked too long or something. It decided it wanted to freeze up on me. And that's how it goes. So I think what I'm gonna do, thinking about a schedule, it got really cold really fast. I have my AC on, it's freezing. But then if I turn it off, I get hot. It's like make up your mind, right? I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, as far as my schedule, I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta turn this off, hold on. Like, it was cold, like beyond. It's too cold. I think what I'm gonna do is what should I do? I think I will do maybe the one stream and one video. because I just, y'all, sometimes I be trying to figure out how I can do certain things. Cause like I told y'all before, like with my schedule, I have to be asleep by a certain time, because if I don't go to sleep by a certain time, then I'm most likely going to be late for work, because, or not necessarily late for work, but late to get into the area so I can get parking. So I be trying to think about like what days are best and all that stuff. And I really, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I really enjoy streaming on YouTube. I don't understand why people give it so much flack. I like streaming on YouTube. I think it's pretty easy. Once you get it down, I know it doesn't look, and I'm going to say like Twitch, because people like to compare the two. But it looks a little different, but I don't see anything inherently wrong with it. You know, I have to get to know like how to, so once you go off, I don't know if y'all live stream on YouTube or not, but once you like in the stream, you have a chance to edit. But I feel like that's a little glitchy because it doesn't always let me edit stuff, and so I have to post the video or the VOD, I have to post it as is, and I don't want to do that. So because earlier I was saying I wanted to cut out the first 30 minutes of this because that was trash, and I don't want that on there. So hopefully it lets me do it, and it's just like the last 30 minutes of just like us chatting with each other, because yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna go. Today is Tuesday. I feel like maybe I'll keep Tuesday as is. Again, I hope, you know, if y'all at work, you're at home, wherever you are, I hope, you know, I hope you feel safe. I hope you can find time for yourself. I know if you're at work, it's hard to do that. Please try to take breaks. If you can, try to take breaks. Try to stay hydrated. Try not to let people change, you know, try not to let people's attitudes with you change how you interact with them, especially if it's gonna like hem you up at work. Just kind of try to ignore them if you can. Y'all stay safe. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I again apologize about the beginning of the stream. That was so unexpected. Hopefully it does not happen again, because next time I'm ignoring. But I will try to have a video out. I want to say Thursday. Like, I feel good about saying Thursday. Thursday seems like a Thursday or a Sunday thing, but Thursday feels good to me. So I'm gonna try to have one out on Thursday. Let me know what kind of stuff y'all want to see. Also, I love feedback on the videos. One of the things that I'm trying to get down is like the audio. Like, I'd rather y'all have to turn me down than try to turn me up, that type of thing. So I try to make sure like the audio on the videos are okay, like they're not blowing out your ears. But let me know if you hear something and you're just like, hey, I noticed something like that. Let me know about that. Also, if you make videos as well, if you live stream, let me know. I would like to come through and see some stuff. I have, like, for people who have come in a chat, I have checked out your stuff. So yeah, if y'all want to chat about it, let's do that. But thank y'all so much. I am going to try to get myself together. I hope that whatever is going on, I again, I know it's like the heat and like it's just a lot, but I hope this kind of gets out of here, because my tummy is going through it. I'm just saying, my tummy is going through it, and I just miss feeling normal. So oh, thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for the follows, the likes. Feel free to comment as well. Feel free to comment. But thank y'all so much for just taking the time to come through here and say hi or hang around and listen to what this here lady has to say. But I will see y'all in the next stream. Maybe we're going to try to hold Tuesdays as the stream day, and again Thursday as a video drop day. So I will try to do that this week. Fingers crossed. All right, y'all. Bye.